NBL has certainly prepared this team to be right here in Oklahoma City tonight.
It is Steven Adams and Lowe at center court, and it's controlled by OKC. First offensive possession of the night. Adams goes right to the rim, and he gets fouled by Scotty Hobson. As we see that nice cut, miss reverse layup there by Hobson. It is a different style, and it does present some challenges.
That's right. You know, they play first, but how about that style right there? As Chris Paul.
Adams to have a big-time advantage, and Lowe again misses that shot from the outside, wide left.
He's got a nice stroke, and give him a little room out there until he starts to make a few shots.
Just Alexander goes right to the cup. And you project him to be a lottery pick in next year's draft. And a nice drive with the left hand, and the finish by Lowe. That's what Hampton is known for, his ball handling skills.
He's got a quick first step, can use that left hand and right hand.
Ferguson tees up that three and knocks it down from the corner. Is known for his ball handling skills.
He's got a quick first step, can use that left hand and right hand.
Ferguson tees up that three and knocks it down from the corner.
And how about Tuesday night in his hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma, how well he came out in that second quarter and just started knocking down the three.
We saw that a ton last year. Ferguson, 36% from three, made over 100 on the season. And there is an answer right back by Robert Lowe. Coming out, just the rookie, 19 years old. As Hampton wants to lob, backdoor. Ashley with the redirect at the apex.
Team offensively without the basketball.
It's going to be a scrappy group. You see these teams that come in and they're trying to prove a point, certainly showcase themselves as Adder Machuk on the lob, finishes off the alley-oop. They did pretty well there on that 3-on-2. Got it back outside. Baisley wants another three. That time a little bit short, but Adams right there to tip it back up and in. Out in the air. Baisley, little stutter step, floats it up, and he pushes it up. Deontay Burton. We should mention Danilo Gallinari and Andre Robertson not going to play tonight for Billy Donovan. How about Steven Adams running the floor, running the fast break, down the lane, spins it home, counted in the foul.
Pass because, you know, the ball stayed, you know, he never dribbled the basketball. Well, that was a clever play.
Now the deflection and the steal. Schroeder adjusts and essentially screens Hampton himself to expand the lead up to 12. Shot clock winding down. Has to launch, well short. That was a missed three. Now Diallo had ideas of taking flight. Instead, he's able to spin it home on the reverse.
Here, down in Australia, playing in the NBL.
LaMelo Ball's going to do it as well this year. Diallo again on the drive, and another fantastic finish by Hamidou Diallo inside right before this first quarter comes to an end, in which the Thunder went on a 14-2 run over the final 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Seriously, one of the concerns that Nick Gallo brought up was that, you know, the three-point attempts that the Mavericks were able to get. The Thunder made that adjustment. They kept them off the offensive glass, and now they're starting to make plays like that. NBA, that moving screen that started last year. You have to basically be, you know, stationary.
And he can't be too wide either.
Oh, look at that move there.
Ooh, Mike Muscala.
Oh, look at that
Pass from Schroeder as he swung it around, and Muscala kept it from going out of bounds. Burton, a little Euro step. Nice play on the feathery scoop layup. Deontay Burton hold down there, and what has contributed to it as we see more and more players forego college and decide to go and play in Australia.
Well, that's a big help, certainly there as Scotty Hobson hits that three. Yeah, RJ Hampton, who I feel like has put a pretty good account of himself out there tonight.
He's got quickness. I could tell he's got a shot. He's always getting his teammates involved. Tell us what, you know, what you've seen in him as well.
Of the playoffs, and teams play generally 1 to 2 games a week, but
why not more?
Well, I think in our marketplace,
Has to have such a nice run, but it's, you know, Basketball, you've probably seen a lot of games. It's changed so much. How does your game compare to ours? Well, you brought up how physical it is, but you know the pace that we play at.
He's got to be like the Greek god coming back to his homeland. Nice move there, right on cue. Steven Adams.
He's having a nice time out there tonight.
Under.
Yeah, massive. Certainly in New Zealand especially, he flies the flag for the Kiwis over here. They would dearly love if Hobson sticks that much needed three.
We'll run the offense through Steven Adams. As him and Schroeder been on the same page since last year. Adams at the end of the size advantage.
Contact and softly lays the shot up. I mean, I tell you, that is just a Steven Adams, you know, just perfect shot to describe him. He was so effective around the basket.
He was ready to gobble up that rebound, but Gilgeous Alexander went against two defensive players. He's got Chris Paul with the steal. Now an open three for Baisley. And he might have missed his first couple, but that time able to connect.
Didn't put the ball on the floor and knocked it down. Found the back of the rim.
So Darius Baisley now into double digits with 10. Low, little off-balance step-back jumper.
As well.
You really can't say enough about the job as that backdoor cut by Hobson. Now back out on the floor. There's an aggressive drive, went to the rim, missed it, but the follow dunk by Lowe. And a rare bucket for the Breakers.
Much is coming at you, the offense, the travel, you know, trying to eat right, trying to get used to being in a new city. And, you know, if there's so much going on for a rookie.
On the offensive end or the defensive end for players?
Oh, defensive, for sure. Because offense, that comes to you. I mean, you know, there's so many ways that, you know, gets to the bucket again.
You can translate it into games.
Right. And, you know, when you have these games, you know, everything's very serious. There's a serious preparation for it. Nice little pass at time.
Players, particularly in some of the big men, as Diallo's going to track down that miss, that loose ball, keep the possession alive for the Thunder, and he soars up to the rim, showing off that athleticism that we saw in the first half.
On the guy, and went baseline and dunked it. Oh, that's a lot of energy. And that's how he is. That's what he plays with.
Oh, there's a nice burst of speed. How about the finish with the left hand by R.J. Hampton? One of the reasons why back all night long. How about that little stutter step, SCA. He goes with a lineup that features Justin Patton, Nader, Hamidou Diallo. Just that three, he's got a pretty good stroke.
Great battle between Nader and Dort to go after that offensive rebound.
Dort, nice move as he was able to share Hampton.
Bad by the 19-year-old.
Well, Mike, we talk about the youth that is on this Thunder team and
optimism throughout the Western Conference with the player movement. I mean, it just seems like that's just the way the league is. When you make that adjustment, something else.
Good off-balance shot.
And you know, when you talk about the Western Conference too, now that we're discussing it, you know, a lot of teams really just picking out one team. Like, you know, the last couple of years, Golden State, there's just no clear front runner for favorite in the West or to win the championship.
Mike, that has experience in the National Basketball League of Australia. Devin Hall played for the Cairns Taipans. And how about Justin Patton inside? Knocks down that shot. He's got 5 points. Been a tough shooting night for Webster. See what Baisley does here. Rolls around and uncontested down the lane.
Finishing hard with the opposite hand.
Well, there's a nice drive and finish and getting the and one. By Natai.